Hey everybody, welcome in. How are you guys? I've been wanting to do this video for a while. Divine feminines, divine masculines, woke twins. Um, what is the difference? How can you tell the difference between an actual twin flame relationship and something that's very unhealthy for you? I do believe that this concept has been brought to the fore because a lot of people are in unhealthy relationships and they're labeling it twin flame relationships. And I want to give you a couple of tests and then some guidelines. We have a Facebook forum, the Empress Club, and it's very clear to me that there are a lot of people in unhealthy relationships that are labeling them twin flames. And I certainly don't want to perpetuate an idea that perpetuates unhealthy behavior. So here's what I'm going to say to you. When you're in it, all right, when you're in this relationship with this person, and there's silence and there's behavior going on that has you feeling super anxious, and twin flames. Most of the twin flames are empaths, are people who are open to big love, who are open to this concept. Here's a couple of ways to tell. First of all, unhealthy relationships are inherently low vibration. Let me say that again. Twin flame, fake twin flames, I don't even like that. No, I don't even like that. Relationships, forget about twin flames. Relationships that are unhealthy are inherently low vibration. So I want to help you take the focus off of this other person in this relationship with you and move it over here to just focus on yourself. Okay? That's the first thing you should do. If you're in one of these spinning cycles, if you're in one of these, oh my God, what do I do, anxious, I just want to vent on the Facebook forum, whatever, I just want to do, the first thing you need to do is shift over to yourself. Take the focus off of this person and put it on yourself. Okay, I'm feeling super anxious, I don't know what to do, I'm feeling like this is going off the rails, this is off sideways, this is crazy, right? Okay, you're not crazy. The divine is bringing something into your life that will help you heal some very unhealthy patterns. That's why there's all this talk about fake twins and all this other stuff, right? Someone's either your twin or they're not. But the concept of twin flame can get people stuck in really unhealthy situations because they're carrying the banner of, it's my twin flame, right? There is zero chance that God wants you to be in an unhealthy relationship. What the divine is doing is showing you, and that is part of the twin flame journey, showing you things that need to be healed. Okay? Whether it's this person or that person or that person, you're going to keep being shown these things until you do it. So this is about taking responsibility for yourself, for your own highest good. Take back the power. If you continue to focus on this other person, what should I do, what should I do, what should I do? No. The first thing, I want you to write this down. Anytime you get in one of those anxiety spins, take the focus off of that other person and put it on yourself. Okay, then what? The second thing you need to do is raise your vibration. If you only do those two things, here's what's going to happen. Number one, you are going to be healing yourself. You are going to be getting out of narcissistic, crazy-making, bipolar situations that are not twins. And to Glenda's point, if they are twins, that person needs a lot of healing. So you're not helping them by staying in that, right? So if you want a reason to not stay in it, you're not helping them either. You're not helping them. Because if they continue in this pattern, they will not be healed, and neither will you. So the first thing to do is pull your attention off of this. Get it on something else, something positive. something good for you, right? I don't care what it is. Take a walk, plant a garden, take a cruise. I don't care what you do. But pull out of this downward spiral, right? Like when a pilot is going down, it's so hard to pull up. But that is what's being asked of you. God is presenting you this opportunity. So forget about the other person. Oh, I can't do that because if I break the connection, then they'll go away. First of all, if this is a true twin thing, you have to do that. That's part of why you're in this journey. So when you're writing these individual posts about this is happening and this is what's going on, my answer, the reason why we're going to become more selective in the forum about that is the answer to every single one of those posts is pull your attention off that other person and raise your vibration. Only through healthy behavior to yourself, only through self-loving behavior, only through that can you get to something that is a twin flame. So if you want to know what's going to happen to that other person, one of two things will happen in this instance. If you successfully do this, pull yourself off of that other person and raise your vibration. Get in the habit of that. I don't care if it's your brother, if it's your mother, if it's your teacher, if it's your boss, if it's your lover. I don't care. Anybody who's displaying boundary breaking behavior, unhealthy behavior, attacking you, dragging you down, any kind of thing, this is always the answer. I know it's unsatisfying because you want a specific answer to your own question, but the reason we're doing that in the forum is not to shut people off from talking. It's to help them understand that spinning in that mentality is hurting you. It's actually hurting you. Because venting, while it relieves the pressure at the moment, it doesn't do a damn thing for you overall. It's like I'm starving and I'm going to have a cupcake. You know, it's going to be a sugar rush for a minute. It's going to make me feel better. It's going to last for about a half hour. That's it. Same thing with venting. So when you get into that in the middle of the night and you're like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I'm so small. I don't know what to do. This person's ignoring me. This person's hurting me. Whatever. You're in charge of you. No one can do anything to you without your consent. So here's how you tell an unhealthy situation from a twin. You pull your attention away from that person, put it on yourself, and raise your vibration. Here's how you tell. That person in an unhealthy situation, if that person's unhealthy, and this can go for twins or unhealthy people, will go screaming off into the night to find someone else to do that bidding. But if they're a true twin, they'll come back to the journey and they'll raise their vibration. They'll get out of that pattern. They'll heal themselves. So it's an answer also to that, can I heal my twin thing? You can, but it's indirect, so it's unsatisfying. When people say, can I heal my twin? The focus is still on them. As an empath, you were trained as a kid. Oh, if you're not focusing on someone else, you're selfish. If you're not focusing on other people's needs, you're being selfish. I'm here to say, being selfish gets a bad rap. Not that kind of toxic selfish. Self-love. Self-ish. Being of the self. Right? If you've ever been called selfish, you know what I'm talking about. This is what's been training you all your life. So, to be a true twin, right? We've had this conversation about twins. Are they twins? There's only 144,000 sets of twins. It's very elitist, blah, 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 blah. In my experience, in the work I have done, in the information I have taken in from my guides, from my experiences of walking around this planet, is you raise your vibration to the very highest: compassion, love, self-love, loving to self, unconditional love for yourself, relentless loving for yourself, identifying when people are pushing your boundaries. Say no. Say no with a smile, because what you're doing is you're preserving yourself. You are such a gift. You are an empath. You are a star, whatever you are, starseed, whatever you have classified yourself as. Your job is to protect that. And there's a lot of people who want to take from that. So the first thing you do, say it with me, take your attention off that person, give it to yourself. And then raise your vibration. Number 2, raise your vibration. Become very adept at knowing when people are poking that, well, you're just selfish. If you don't want to help me, you're selfish. If people are creating drama in your life, here's the answer. Right? Oh my God, this problem happened to me. This problem happened to me. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. You know what your answer is? Wow, that sounds terrible. Don't try to fix it. Don't try to help them. You can go one step further and say, well, what are you going to do about that? You can push it back on them. But I'm here to say that in the Facebook forum, I'm not going to tolerate people who don't want to help themselves. That's my rule about this. Because that's what's been downloaded to me. That's what I have. This is my charge. My job is to help you move off of behavior that is injurious to yourself and move more to a self-loving posture. So no matter what's going on, if you could just remember those 2 things. Take the focus, as an empath, we're focused on everyone else here's the important part of that sentence, to the detriment of ourselves. You can be focused on other people, you can be a community organizer, you can be a nurse, you can be a loving, giving human being as a mother or a parent. When it becomes to the detriment of yourself, and that includes as a parent, you do need to do some balancing here. And one way to do it is behavior. Is it balanced? Try to balance it. Give to your kids. Give them, right? Do it. But give to yourself too. Right? Give to yourself too. Your mom who's 85, right? Give to her. But give to yourself too. Because what's going to happen is you're going to become depleted. You're going to become empty. And then you're not doing your job here on this planet, which is being loving. Being loving starts with being loving to yourself. So you have a cup to give to other people. Now, when we're talking about this twin flame journey, we're talking about this. It's very sexy. It's very attractive to think that there's one person out there, there's this high version of love. And every single one person I have come in contact with is so enamored of that big idea. But you're missing the point. That big love is meant for you. You got to take that in. This is the key to shifting. This is why twin flame is in your path to begin with. Because if you're so wow about this twin flame and you're not giving yourself that amount of love first, that's a clue. And that's definitely a clue. And that's why we're talking about when you're in the middle of the night and you just want to vent and other stuff like that. What are you giving? Take your attention off that other person and give to yourself. Give to yourself.